I know Monica is now manipulating. Monica's manipulating Sayori at this point, but that's generally what happens when depression goes too far. When you start thinking about those dark thoughts. You lose all sense of, realness. And what your mind is telling you becomes the truth in your eyes. I know you are expecting me. You're not even surprised anymore, are you? I know how you feel, Sayori. I know everything about you. And all the things you say you've done, they're true. You've hurt everyone, yet you're not doing anything to fix your mistakes. You know what you have to do to fix everything. You still have a chance to do it. One last chance until your entire world shatters to pieces. Don't waste it. No! Leave me alone! It feels like I've been hit by a train. All my guilt, all my pain, it's all in my head making me suffer. Why won't these dreams stop? Why can't I just enjoy my life like everybody else? Why do I deserve this? I stand up still stumbling. My heart hurts, but I don't care. My heart hurts more. All those people I hurt. They must hate me so much. The hallucinations were right. Why don't you jump? You're so weak. You can't even fight. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want it anymore. I open my closet. The rope is still there. It's as if it has been waiting for me to come back. Maybe this is how it's supposed to end. It'll be better for everybody. I'm so sorry. Tears are streaming down my face. I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. I don't want to go. I really don't want to. But it's like this world just keeps torturing me in order for me to leave. So this is it. I'm weak. I throw the rope on the floor and tear the page from my notebook. I grab a pen and write a few words. Now everyone can be happy. It's already stained with tears. I don't want to write a letter to tell everyone what I feel. What would Larry think if I don't leave anything behind? I gently fold the paper and leave it on the desk. I grab the rope on the floor. Why am I shaking so much? I should be happy. This is it. The pain will end. I won't hurt anybody anymore. It'll be a relief to everyone. I won't bother you anymore. I tie the rope to my ceiling fan. How can I do a hangman's noose this easily? I've never even learned how to do one. Seeing the rope hanging from the ceiling like that, it makes me shiver. But this is it. This is my fate. This is how it's supposed to end. That's what I deserve. It's my final punishment for being so selfish. I climb onto my chair. I grab the noose with my two hands. I don't want to do this. I can't be weak. For once, for this time, I can't let myself be weak. I can do it. Not for myself, but for everybody else. Larry will finally be relieved of this burden. He'll be able to live his life with Natsuki. Yuri will be able to breathe a bit without having to spend time with me. Monica won't have to deal with such a bad vice president. And Natsuki won't have to see me as an obstacle anymore. Why it's so soothing to think that everything will be over soon. I put the noose around my neck. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Sorry. Why don't I jump now? What's preventing me from doing it? Just one little push and it's over. It won't hurt. No more than what I'm already feeling. My hands tighten around the noose. You're making me say the final words. Or are you letting me save this? Because this is obviously the right choice. But it's going to end up dying. This is going to kill me. This is going to kill me. But fuck it, I'll give it a chance if I can save myself. No. No, I can't do it. My crying intensifies. How can doing such a horrible thing help me deal with my problems? What will Larry think? What if he ends up hating himself? Maybe. This line right here is the reason why I haven't killed myself. This is the reason why I'm alive. I can't give the burden of the people that know me, I can't give them the burden of this. I can't. I just can't. Maybe the RainClouds can go away. I can't. I just can't. I can't just do that so quickly without a thought. My hands loosen a bit. I breathe slowly. Oh, yep. Now you're gonna sleep and die. I spent wonderful moments with people I love. With Yuri at the Euro Falls, with Natsuki at the cinema, with Monica at the bridge, and with Larry in his arms. I can't just let go of him like that. Am I even allowed to be that selfish? This is just wrong. I can't do that. There's a future for me. For Larry and me. I love him so much. How could I think for an instant that I could scar him like that? I'm not doing this. Never. And you sleep and you die. Or this. Lies. It's all lies. I step forward off the chair. I end up kicking it down. I don't feel anything. My throat hurts. The pain is horrible. But I can endure it, because this is my punishment. It's so weird. This is a feeling I've never experienced before. Why am I being so calm about this? I should be screaming, crying, but I'm not moving. No. Wait, no! No! I don't want this! I try to untie the rope, but it's just too tight. My hands are bloody and they're way too slippery to get a proper grip on the rope. 8 hours. 8 hours to beat this game. To beat this mod. If you've had depression before, if you're having a depression, all of that must have felt so hard. That must have been so hard for everyone who's had to go through that. Dear player, you may already know that I am the creator of Doki Doki, yeah, blah blah blah. And if I did my job right, you must be feeling absolutely depressed right now. I'm writing this letter for 2 reasons. First of all, I want to thank everybody, all the people who helped me, who believed in my projects and who helped me make that game I am very proud of. But the main reason for this letter is the moral behind this game. You see, as our dear friend you would say, there's some kind of expression or message behind any type of art. And to me, making this game was a way to send a message to everyone. Of course, I really loved DDLC, and making another fan game for it was something I would never have believed I'd do. But I also did it to show people how depression is. I know depression isn't universal, and I know this is merely my own reputation of what it is. But I wanted to send a message to everybody. To people who suffer, I want you to know somebody's there for you. To people who are fine, make sure you care about those who aren't. I know it sounds awfully cliché, but I truly mean everything I write. All the people I saw on Reddit DDLC community, all the sad people that felt alone. I made this game for you, because you're amazing. I really hope I'll have the chance to work on some more projects one day. It has changed my state of mind and my vision of things, and I hope it did for you too. That's it. That was Doki Doki RainClouds. If you know people who are depressed, do not leave them. Try to comfort them, be with them. Don't ask them why they're feeling it, and don't leave them when they try to push you away. Because when a depressed person receives, or someone tells a depressed person they care about them, the first thing they do is they push that person away. Because they want to know if they really care about him. So don't leave them. Because that just you are. If you tell depressed person that you care about them and then leave when he pushes you away, you're doing more damage than just ignoring him. Because you're just confirming to that person that you don't care about it. You don't care about him. And yep, like I said, for many depressed people the world is just dark. It's black and white. They don't feel anything, they just feel numb and sad. And unfortunately, they can only see one way out. And that is taking their own life. because they don't see any other way out. They think that the world just doesn't get better. They end it. They can't take it, the pain anymore. And when everybody, their closest people will of course blame them. Don't. The worst thing you can do is blame yourself for someone else's problems. I know it's a cliche and will kind of contradict what I just said, but do not blame yourself if your close person takes their life, because they didn't see a way out. Even if you helped them, they might have been alive for a few days longer. Because once you go down into suicidal thoughts, you don't come back. Once you go there, you don't go back. Or it's a very painful journey to come back from. If you slightly think about it, then you can bounce back like I did. I've had dark thoughts before. I've thought about just ending it. But I never went that far down that I would actually, do it. I've yet to gone that far down into the rabbit hole. And it is just a rabbit hole, because once you start actually doing, once you go further than just thinking, once you go beyond that, it's really hard to just stop, and you won't. They won't stop. And they will either just go through with their plan, through with their head, and just end it, or in very rare occasions they can be helped out. It's 4 a.m. I am rambling. I should be getting some sleep. I'm done with this. And this is probably gonna go up somewhere in 2019, like January or something. We'll see if I'll be around. If I don't post anything after this, then assume the worst, I guess. Or don't care, just ignore. Just ignore me like everyone else does. Just ignore that I existed and forget about me. I'm out.